ready, set, go. Baby, can you move around the rhythm so we can get with and jump around and get us a rock and roll round?
Yo, what's up guys, Evil here, back with a brand new video. And if you can tell, the mic audio is way better, thanks to Gunner. Gunner's here.
Let's get it.
Hopefully you guys could hear that. But he'll probably be joining us in a little bit. He's working on something else right now. But yeah, last time we dropped off, it was basically us and Yuri about to engage in talking about the poem that I wrote. Well, me and Gage wrote. Okay, so let's see what she has to say. Okay. 3 dots. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Question mark. Yo, should I do an afraid voice for the character? Okay. Okay. Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I'm just afraid.
You don't have to be that close to the mic. It's gonna pick up.
Oh, okay.
Just saying, so you don't.
Yeah, how's this right here? Eh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ahaha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of a writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh?
Should I voice Yuri?
Yeah, you can voice Yuri.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Or, did I say that right? I think.
Yeah.
Okay. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and that they form fit the two together.
I don't understand most of this stuff.
Yeah, I ignored that when I played it. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
Keemstar. Dab on him.
I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. What?
Nothing.
After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under light. The tendrils of
Walked
my hair
in the woods. Found a dead body in the Japanese suicide forest.
Whew. tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. Okay, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calms, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicker back. Wait, oh, flickers. Whoops. Dot, dot, dot. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. I like how she says she has the worst handwriting, but then it's probably like the best one out of all of them. Well, what? I wasn't even thinking that at all.
I think Yuri's a RICEGum fan. But it took you a long time to read.
Ah, well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty.
Oh, sorry, that's a relief.
Also, I like the poem, even though it's short. It was very descriptive.
It wasn't too short? Wait, it wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Wow. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
This isn't food.
Wait, I have Yuri's favorite song. Frickin'.
Gets copyrighted.
Gets copyrighted. This is Yuri's favorite song.
Make sure you don't get swear words in it.
30-minute vid. I'm who you are obsessed with. Okay, that's all I can say without getting.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Haha.
Oh, I thought she said Hugh.
Oh.
Hugh.
I don't know. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Keemstar! Oh.
Oh, really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did. I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Sure. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Similarities, anyway. And soon to be left with nothing. That's foreshadowing for a reason. Sorry, I might have
that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours is impressive too, so it's not like I'm modeling my life in a poem.
Nah. If anything, I could possibly learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
And she's like,
No.
yeah, of course.
Ah! You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Keemstar.
Ah. Me too.
Awkward.
Okay, who should we go for next?
I have a good voice for Natsuki.
So you wanna do Natsuki?
Sure. Do Monica last.
Okay.
Keemstar, if you're not going to start my voice. Keemstar, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
Sounds like your village old man, like, get out of here.
It sounds like chocolate.
What did I sound like? Chocolate? What? Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? Yes.
Oof. I'm not a writer. I make drama alert videos. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? Like how Keemstar started off saying the, you know what word?
Alex.
Yeah.
Your name's Alex.
Yeah. If you're still proud of the first poem you ever write, then I'd like to read it.
That's you.
Oh wait, oh, painful. Oh, I thought, oh, okay. Painful to think about, huh?
Fine. Well, sorry. Sound like Pee-wee. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. You're better off trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yep, sounds about right.
Dumb poem, in my opinion.
There's not even any rhyme scheme, is there? Wait, fly, climb, leap, race. There's not even
Only fly and try, that's about it.
Yeah, fly and try. Wait, oh, that's about it?
That's about
And
it.
that's the last line.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What?
Yeah, he's full of crap. He's just trying to impress.
What? Just be honest.
Keemstar's a gold digger. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like a truck. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. But I'll read it, I guess. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on wordplay. Okay, there you go.
Like I set up a rhyme at the end and then made it all fall flat on purpose.
Okay, I don't get it.
It helps you bring out the feeling in the last line.
It just looks like you're lazy and came up with
Got
flat rhymes. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Does she have like one tooth, or is that like a vampire tooth sticking out there? Like, I don't know, it's weird.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Dang.
Ooh.
Sayori.
And then, you know who's last. This is a good poem, Keemstar.
Oh man, I know what's gonna happen.
Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean I'll break the promise. See? It's like I said before, Keemstar. deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people.
Why am I still getting hate?
That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't. Thank you for the music that's already playing in the background. I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Ha. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepies from my eyes. You're asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue, it's a secret, but I trust you, too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Okay, that made sense. Yep, made so much sense. Sorry, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No!
Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Good point. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to say it. It was like a bad poem. It just came out nicer. How should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. How lazy it was. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing.
No wait, side note, but Sayori looks like she's solving the hardest math problem ever. It's like the thinking emoji, a Sayori version.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. That part out. But yeah, next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Monica,
as I said it wrongly. Hi, Keemstar. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah, I'm having such a good time. Oh, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow. I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Keemstar. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
We can't But it's that sort of thing. Wait, it's that sort of barrier that we'll always learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Keemstar. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go from go over something so deep. Satan 69, 69, 666. And I'm so. I guess I underestimated you. Hail Satan, Buster 911.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. Hail Satan, Buster 911. You know what? You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Oh,
writing that's full of imagery.
Oh, I totally didn't go for that. Keemstar totally didn't go for that, you know?
Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple, indirect words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when the readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel.
She's like, yup, I'm the teacher.
I'm teaching you how to write a dark poem. Oops.
It can take, well, yeah, sorry. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point.
I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just, Monica, keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this thing.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ooh.
So funny, I didn't even know there was a joke.
Save me.
Save me.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Not really.
Don't worry, I'm not very... Oh wait, no, that's her.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall.
Hole in the wall! 3! You remember that show?
Yeah. It couldn't have been me. See the direction see the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a do. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched of a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in.
Oops.
So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the type of person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Oh, what was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Like and subscribe for more videos. Okay, that was everyone.
This day 3?
I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my own mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Language. Eh? did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Oh, I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who had actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Keemstar did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Keemstar liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Hey, viewers, I think this part... Uh-oh.
Wait, whoa.
Uh-oh. Alright. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yep, I think this is the part where it gets PG-13, so...
Oh yeah, this is the part that gets, PG-13. So if you are over the age of 13...
You should be good, but if you're not, you might want to look out.
Yeah.
That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Keemstar appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Exclamation point. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... Oh boy.
Wait, what? Oh, it's that part?
I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Keemstar started showing up. Natsuki! No, yep, that was the PG-13 part. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like you guys, or I don't like fighting you guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing right there. Keemstar, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What kind of point in making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader. Do not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to our Keemstar. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Keemstar? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, that's going to be... Should I say one of them, or should I say, help me, Sayori? Natsuki, Yuri, or help me, Sayori? So, should I say Yuri? Yeah, I'm gonna go for Yuri. Wait, Natsuki? Wait, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. Wait. Oh, wait, shoot, was I supposed to hit the person that was wrong? Oh, shoot. You shouldn't pick a fight because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Ugh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches his fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk to clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Top warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from up on the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Oh, dang, she's mad. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down looking at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri, how could anyone have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Keemstar, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about... How'd y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Keemstar, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! Yo, I should do a Western voice for her. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit about poems and memories. Any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself, newfound determination. What is this, Undertale determination? Keemstar, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since we spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sorry about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Oh, nice. You know what? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Keemstar, it's nicer that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think it's seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oof. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed the better quality mic. Sorry if this was a longer episode. I'll link Gunner's channel in the description. And yeah, till next time, keep it virtual, guys.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her fingers.